Hear me. There is an energy. There is an energy that has come through. Hello, Danny Lovett. Yeah. Um, let me just come over here. If you're just tuning in, I was doing a live video with Trey 57. Hello. And I was talking about bug out bags, and it was toward maybe the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 minutes of that video. I felt an energy coming through. There was an energy that was coming through, and it was attacking my body. It was coming against my spirit. That's what I felt. And you might have noticed the screen acting up too. That energy was coming through that area. And it was doing something to me. It was. This is really serious. This is serious, you all. This is spiritual. You talking about spiritual warfare in its finest? Yeah, this is it. The very first time, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The very first time we wanted to go live, it wouldn't let him. The energy, let me tell you what happened. He was sitting there waiting to go live the very first time. And as he's sitting there with his bug out bags around him, his door opened. His door opened. It was completely shut. And he looked over there and his door opened. And he didn't tell me that. And he was thinking all day that, how can I go live with Gina? Something doesn't want me to go live with Gina. He was feeling that all day long, that something was not wanting him to go live with me, not connect with me, some type of an energy. He just kept hearing it and feeling it. The very first live stream, we couldn't get through. That energy, it would not let the very first go live together go through. We had difficulties. So the second live, it took a while for that one to go through, but we did. It was around the last, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. My body, my spirit started feeling something coming through from the spiritual realm. And I'm not joking, y'all. God is my witness. The spiritual realm, I felt an energy coming through the spiritual realm as he was speaking. And it was affecting my spirit. It was making my spirit. It wasn't anything he was doing. Nothing. He's just being him. There was an energy that came through. And I didn't know. I didn't know that when he got ready to do his first video, what happened, because he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me. But as the video went on, that energy kept pressing against me more and more. That spirit from that spiritual realm, they use the airways, the energy, as portals. And I didn't get sent into a full-blown panic attack or syncope, but that was powerful energy that was coming through. I felt powerful ones before, but that one right there, it was trying to take me out. That energy was. And it wasn't nothing that he did or nothing that he was saying. I was enjoying myself, but then that energy came through. It didn't come through him. It came through the internet, over through here, you all. And he was talking, it's right when he started talking about the sewing and stuff. I felt the energy more now, because that just, I have an image in my mind of somebody sewing something, but still I could feel the energy pressing more and more and more, that spiritual energy coming against me. And I thought, I'll try to hold off, but I couldn't. I couldn't hold off any longer. I ended the video. I told him I had to go because I felt like a syncope coming on. And it's a spiritual thing, you all. This is serious. And he felt bad. He thought that it was something that he said. I said, you did not say nothing wrong. Nothing. Because he called me immediately. And I told him what I felt. And he goes, well, I will tell you before, right when we was getting ready to do the very first video, I was sitting there and my door that was closed, I looked over there and watched it open. It opened. I said, a spirit came in. A spirit came in through that door. And when I told him that, he felt goosebumps all down his arm. I said, that energy, that spiritual energy came through and stayed. So, and he was apologizing, goes, I didn't, I hope I didn't say anything. And he didn't say anything. The energy, it came through. It did not want him to do a video with me all day long. It did not. He felt it. He felt that energy. It did not want him communicating with me whatsoever. And then it didn't want the live stream to happen in the beginning either. It did not want the first live stream to happen, and it didn't happen. I'm serious, you all. I'm a spiritual person. He's a spiritual person too. He is. He knows that spiritual realm is living. But it made him very nervous when he was trying to start the first live stream and he looked over there and that door opened. He was super, super nervous. But then when I told him, I said, no, it's nothing that you did. So you all, if you're watching this and you think, oh, he must have said something to Gina. No, he didn't say nothing. An energy, that energy from that spiritual realm came through. So I said, well, we'll go on here. We'll both go on live together and we'll tell the people who were watching the video why we ended it. We'll maybe make it no longer than 15 minutes. He said, okay, whatever you want to do, Gino, I'll go on and I'll tell him myself what happened on my end. I went to go do the live video. Nothing. You seen what happened. They would not let us go live. That energy, that spiritual energy does not, for some reason, does not want him connecting with me. Now, you all, this is big. This is big time. This is spiritual warfare at its finest. At its finest. That's right. He's got a lot to say about what he sees and what he knows. And there was a time he shut his YouTube channel down, he said. And because of what he knows and stuff. But there's a part of him, he said, that he suppressed. It's the spiritual part of him. And he had people come on his channel trying to keep him from contacting me, from getting with me. She's crazy. She's crazy. You don't want to have nothing to do with her. I can't believe you're what. He had to block them. They came on his channel after him. And I was thinking that today too. That they were going to come after him. And he's not as scared of nobody, he said. He's not afraid of anybody. He's not. I'm fine now, but I wanted to tell you all what happened. I've not had that happen before. Well, I felt nervous in one other live video. Oh, that I did early on. It was back in around maybe 2019 or something. It was that type of an energy, and I can't, and it wasn't a bad energy. It was just, it wasn't good. But this one right tonight, something came through. Something came through. And you know, as soon as we ended that video, he was praying. He was praying and sending positive energy this way. He said, I am. He goes, I hope I didn't say it or do anything wrong. And he didn't, you all. He didn't. There's something that came through his door. I'm itching right there. Hello. What's happening? Um, Allie B. Well, I can't do another one with him tonight. He's got another video to do. But he said anytime. And I plan on having him on here again. I do. But that energy, that spiritual energy, it doesn't want him to speak. You don't want him to speak, you all. It does not. There's something about him that it does not want, whatever he has to say, it doesn't want him to get it out. It doesn't. Yeah. So, that's wild. That's wild. Because I thought, I'm going to put the video up so people will know that we're going to be having a video. Remember, I've been talking about it all week long. Trade 57. It gave that spirit, that energy, plenty of time to make its plans. Plenty of time. Well, now I've just called you out. I just brought you out into the open, you dark energy, because it's a dark energy, and it's not of the light, you all. That dark energy that came attack me, and it wasn't Trey. It came through. It let itself. It opened up his door, and that spiritual energy opened up his door, and he felt it. And it wouldn't let us go live the first time. It wouldn't. It was haunting him all day long, more or less, telling him, you're not going live with her. You're not going live with her. That's what he said. You're not going live with her. And it's the technology. Oh, yeah. So, and then again. And then, see, it tried to attack me. Well, that's too bad. It didn't take me down. I don't give it permission to. I don't give it permission to even be on the same frequency as I am. No, it's not allowed. Whenever I do a live share, go live together anymore with him, that frequency, I want that frequency to know, I want that spirit to know, you are not allowed to tread on this frequency, this connection. Whenever I make it again, you are not permitted on that connection whatsoever. And you do not have permission to interfere in any future connections I have with anybody that my spirit feels led to have a connection with. You do not have any permission to interfere whatsoever. You don't. You don't. You're not allowed to interfere with anybody that I am contacting with, because I want a protection barrier around anybody that I am connected with, a protection barrier. If they come on this YouTube, they're going to be protected. There's going to be a barrier put around them where you cannot interfere with the connection whatsoever. You cannot send out any bad frequencies through. You cannot attack anybody on this connection. You're not permitted. And I'm serious, you're not. You're not. So you all, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not going, no, I'm not going to allow it. I'm not. No, because this is real. The battle is real, you all. It's very real. That's right. We will block them. We do have the power. We have the authority, and we have the authority in the name of Jesus. So how does it like that? It doesn't like that name. Well, I like that name. I do. I love that name. I do. And I love the light that's inside of me. And I love the one who gave me that light. I love the light. That's right. I do. and the creator of the light. That's right. And in the creator, there is no darkness. There's none at all. None. And therefore, I don't want the darkness interfering anymore. I do not. Because that's exactly what it did. It's not going to do it again. It's not. So if you're all wondering what happened, yeah, I had to end the live stream. And when we tried to do our first one, he was sitting there trying to get on, and the door opened. Alien Guru, thank you. The door opening. Well, Neil, honey, they can know it all they want. They can know it all they want. But I'm not going anywhere until my time's up. And I don't know when that'll be. I don't. And everybody's path crosses for a reason. We cross paths with people for a reason. And if we're meant to be in contact with people, it's going to happen. They cannot stop what has been put into motion. They cannot interrupt divine intervention. Okay, if something is divinely, if there is intervention that is divine, the darkness cannot stop it. It may try, it may succeed for a moment, but it won't last. It won't last. It won't last because we're on to them. Yeah, it's not going to last. That's right. Susan B., hello, you all. So, did you know that they shot down a third one hours ago today? No, I didn't know they did. I didn't. And I just looked up there and it said 444. It still says 444 on there. 444 people watching you all. An energy came through and it tried to cause, it attacked my spirit is what it did. And it was maybe the last 10, 15 minutes of the video, I felt the spirit coming in because I was giggling and I was laughing, but then it came through. And I ended the video because I wasn't going to let it take me out. See, I ended it. The energy I didn't give the energy the permission to end it the way the energy that spirit wanted it to. No, I did it. I took control of it, not that spirit. So we can take control of them. We can take control of those spirits. That's right. And we can set boundaries. Okay, I set my boundary. Boom, I'm stopping your connection. That's right. Stopping it right then and there. So, Susan, honey, I did. And it did not want us to go live again tonight because I was going to tell him. I told him what I was going to say. And he was going to tell you all what happened, what he told me. But it wouldn't let him get through. But he knows it's real. He told me now he knows why they don't want me connecting with him. And I don't know what he meant. I don't know what he meant. But I think it has something to do with who he is on the inside. He's got a gift on the inside is what it is. And he told me, he said that, I hope it's okay, Trey, if you're watching this, he told me that he feels that he was abducted at one point. He woke up and he was digging something out of his hand, like a chip out of his hand. And then he remembers again, he showed this freckle thing on his hand. He said that was after the fact. He thinks somebody put an implant in him, like in one of those beings and stuff, because he knows that they exist. So, yeah, he knows more than what he says, you all, is what he does. A whole lot more. Yes, right now, Blue Angel, what's happening? Something happening right now, you all? Yeah, I'm going to tell it to leave. Susan B., honey, what's going on? What is going on? Am I missing something on here? Tim O, you know exactly? Yeah. So, it's breaking news right now. Let me end this video and we can do the breaking news right now of the Montana. Let me see if I can find it over here, you all. Montana, Montana airspace. 3 hours ago. Oh, they said it was a false alarm. They said it was a false alarm, you all, is what they said. The FAA closes it down 57 minutes ago, reopens the Montana airspace. There's something going on, you all. There's an energy out. There's lots of energies happening. Breaking news, is that what it said? Yeah. You see the war in the sky. Go look at the third object. Let me see. Montana third object. They shot it down. Third object shot down. Yeah. 50. Okay, you also listen. The energy is very powerful. The energy is it's powerful, but we are powerful. Yeah, we're more powerful than the energies. We just don't realize it. You know someone else had a chip removed? I can't believe I've got so many short videos on here today, you all. I apologize. It's like Gina's like a roller coaster. I am like a roller coaster on here. Matt Hatfield, you are here. Somebody is feeling sick and dizzy. Yeah. No, see, I'm not going to let this night go out without explaining what happened with these bug out bags. The bug out bag lid video, you all. I'm going to show you something. Look how many times. Look at this. Look at this. So 1 hour ago, this one right here, this ain't no upcoming video. It's not. But this is the one they wouldn't even let go. This happened at 8 o'clock. The energy that came in right at 8 o'clock would not let him go live. We couldn't even go live on that 8 o'clock video because the energy came through. He saw his door open and something came in. And then this one right here, I had to end it because of the energy. And then I wanted to do another one together. And it wouldn't let me do that either. 708 people, you all. Yeah, I can't believe this is happening. There's something happening. The energy is, it's just spreading all over the place is what it's doing. 716 people, you all. If we were to do this, I don't know, you all. This is kind of wild. So they got all this stuff opening, but you all do not be surprised if we hear more things coming on, more things happening. Hello. 815 people, you all. I can't believe this is happening. That's right. And if you say that, yes, we definitely need a full spiritual armor on. We do. We need to have our full spiritual armor on. We got to be strong on the inside. We need to wake up. Wake up to who you are on the inside, you are. You got to do that. Wake up to who you are on the inside. It's time to wake up to what is going on in this world. Totally. We are awake. So, yeah, we do not fear. We don't need no fear. There is no fear. This is called we are wide awake. We are alert to what's happening. Anything. Don't be surprised at anything that's coming, you all. This is the first time I have had an energy come through, trying to stop the connection. Quantum Thug Life, in the name of God, we are lights in the dark. That's exactly what we are. Lights in the dark, and the dark doesn't like it. Well, that's just too bad. Too bad. It did not want me to do a second go live together with Trey 57. It did not. It went on anyway, and it didn't like it. It did not like it. It did not like the laughter. It did not like the high vibration. I love, thank you. It did not like my vibration rising and laughing. If you all were laughing, it didn't like you all laughing. It didn't like him laughing. It could not stand the energy. That energy that came through could not stand it. That we were all gathered here together over the internet as one. It couldn't stand it any longer. That's what happened. It could not do it. And that's when it started creeping in around 10 to 15 minutes right before I ended the video. It attacked me. I felt it attacking my spirit. And it made me start feeling lightheaded. And it wanted to send me into a full syncope. It's kind of like a panic attack, which I haven't had those for years. I hadn't. But it wanted to do that. And I ended the video. And he called me immediately and he apologized. He thought, is there something that I said? And I said, you didn't do a thing. It was an energy. I kept telling him an energy came through. And that's when he told me right before we wanted to go live at 8 o'clock, he had all his stuff ready and he saw a door open. And it made him really nervous. And all day long, this energy was telling him, you're not going live with her. You're not supposed to go live with her. All day long, this energy haunted and taunted him. And he didn't tell me that. I said, well, a spirit, a spiritual energy came through that door, and it came through. And he got goosebumps all down his arm, he said. But now he knows what's going on. And we wanted to come on and tell it together. It would not let us. It wouldn't. That's right. Get behind me, Satan. Yes, Ascended Masters. Yes, because Moa, honey, they dropped the live chat. Moa. They dropped the chat feed is what they did. And you know what I could do? I could show you what's happening. Let's go over. We can go. We can look at this. Where am I at? Right here. Let's watch it. Let's watch what it's doing. Because it's going to show it. Okay. We can see the live chat. 760. So whenever you see even a slight dip, they drop it. Because it should be dropping down. Because they'll cut it. But if more people keep coming in, it can't do it. Oh, that number is way off. That number you're seeing on here is way off. Here's how many viewers there are. It's saying 671. We got 760. It's way off. It's right, you all. That's right. So you all, thank you, Molly Collie. I like that, Molly Collie. Me and Trey 57. If it's meant for us to continue doing go lives together, because I'm very, very careful who I connect with. I'm very, very careful. And he's got a good heart. He's got a good heart on the inside of him. And I thought I can do a go live together with him. And it was even suggested. I didn't feel bad about it at all. The very first one, I said, this is exciting. He's going to be the one I'm going to do it with. It was perfect the first time. The second time, well, the energy didn't like it. This darkness in the spiritual realm does not like it because it wants humanity divided. It wants humanity divided is what it wants. YouTube is currently recommended you. They like your NRG. I don't know what an NRG is. Francine, honey, thank you. I don't know what an NRG is, you all. But this is serious. I can't believe this is happening. I really can't. And we've got all this UFO activity that's starting to pop up too, you all. Things are heating up all over the place. Oh, energy. Oh, that's an acronym. That's an acronym. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've got energy. Just like you all, we got some energy in us, and this energy's coming out. That's right. The energy's coming out. And that's right. His name is Yeshua, a black man from the tribe of Judah. That's okay. That's fine. Do I got a problem with that? No, I don't got a problem with it. I don't. Is it something I want to argue over? No, there's not a thing I want to argue over. I want everybody to come together in love because we're going to have to come together to fight the darkness that is coming against us. Okay, and this is it's an evil. There's an evil darkness on this earth. Quantum life, thank you. Ah, that's good. There is an evil at work on this earth, you all, that is trying to put out our light, and it's trying to divide us. It wants to divide us as much as possible. We cannot let it. We can't. And I am a peacemaker at heart. I will make peace if I can. I will look for the path of peace. But then there comes a time when peace is not going to be the answer, because there are some that you will not be able to come to peace with. They don't want peace. They want war. They want war. And I don't want war. But if I have to stand up and take a stand, and it's in the spiritual realm, I'm going to do it, because to me, if I have to choose between the real world or do what the spiritual realm wants me to do, I'm going to side with the spiritual realm. I'm going to put on my spiritual armor, and I'm going to go to battle. I'm going to go to battle. That's why we got spiritual armor. That's exactly why we are. We're here, we got spiritual armor, and we're going to battle those spiritual forces that are out there. They're coming against us, and we have every single right to defend ourselves against those dark spiritual forces that are coming against us, trying to put out our light. We have every right. We are fully equipped. We're fully equipped, and we're not alone. Okay, we're not. None of us. We're not alone. Oh my goodness, you all. It's okay. We can do it together. We can. So, no, we don't consent to the evil. The evil has messed up this planet. The evil it came against humanity itself. And it's done a number on humanity. Yeah. It's done a number. It's so we're at the door. We're at the door, you all. This is real. We're at the door. You just came in ward. Well, you just came in at the right time, because I can't believe it's happening, but the spiritual realm has just kicked up a notch. It does not want me to do a live video with Trey 57 production, and it's been taunting him. Is what it's been doing. It's been telling him all day long, you're not doing it. You're not supposed to do a video with Gina. You're not supposed to be doing a live stream with Gina. And YouTube recommend that I can choose a YouTube channel to go live together. And you know what? I thought, I know the perfect person that I can go live together with, because he's got a good heart, and he goes with the flow. And it's Trey 57 right there. The perfect person. This is my That he's my playlist. Now let me see this. That was my playlist. And they don't want me to go. The darkness does not want me to go live together with Trey 57. It's that simple. It doesn't. And it's trying to stop it. But if it's meant, if the spiritual realm says it's going to happen, if it's divine, it's going to happen. And no devil or demon from hell is going to stop it. Okay, no demon, no devil from hell is going to stop what has been put into motion, what God has ordained. If God has ordained it, it's going to come to pass. Okay, indeed, there are many gods. If the all supreme creator of me and you and of this world, if it deems something to come into existence, if it deems something to happen, it's going to happen, and we can't stop it. We can't. So that's how I feel. So I have a playlist. I have a playlist of Trey 57, and I do. And I like his videos. I do. He's happy-go-lucky. He's got a good heart, and the darkness doesn't want us to do a video with him. Imagine that. It wants us divided. It doesn't like him, and it doesn't like me. It doesn't like you. The darkness doesn't like us because we're on to it. We are extraterrestrials, and we can help. Oh, 828, I am that I am. Forget the world as it crumbles. We're going to rebuild it. Are we going to rebuild it? All right, you all. You just seen it. You looked, and he was by himself. You saw something? Rhonda Little, honey, what did you just see? Did you just see something? Yeah. Rosie was trying to warn us. It's a wonderful time to be alive. I feel more alive in my life right now than I have ever. Can you all say the same thing? I bet you can. You feel more alive in your spirit than you have ever in your whole entire life. Your spirit is now more awakened than it ever was since you've been on this earth. T, honey, hello. You just subscribed, Quantum Thug. That's right. It is true. And my spirit knows it. I'm more alive than I ever have. My spirit is awakened. And there's a lot more people whose spirit, if they sit and think about it and ask themselves, am I more awakened in my spirit than I have ever been in my life? Yes, you are. And you know it. It's time to wake up and rise up. Rise up within us to who we are meant to be. We're meant to be something. That's right, you are. We're going to rise up in our power is what we're going to do. And we're going to give them a battle. Well, we're going to give them a fight that they are never going to forget. Okay, they're never going to forget it, you all. They're not, because we're not going to back down. They thought we would, but it's not. No, it's going to be something that they'll never forget. Yeah. We are warriors of the light. We are. If we weren't warriors of the light, then we wouldn't even be coming together. We wouldn't. I wouldn't even be on here. I was leading a normal life. 2018, I was, and then my life got turned upside down. Boom. That's right, you all. We are. We're alive, and we're going to keep going. And Trey 57, honey, you don't worry about it. That energy came through. That spiritual energy told you that you can't go live with me, that you ain't supposed to be going live with me. It taunted you all day long. But guess what? Now you know why it did it. It doesn't want us all to come together. It wants to separate and divide. It's what it wants, separate and divide. Oh my goodness. As it is written, um, evil entities can sense our luminous positive vibes and they cannot stand it. They can't stand it, you all. How many, just think how many real humans are on this earth and how many are not human. How many are aliens, which some may call demons, walking among us? How many of them are not fully human, but they're of the enemy? They're the enemy trying to blend in with us. Excuse me. YouTube said to do a live, but Trey was unable. Ward, that's right. Because this spiritual energy, this dark energy, this evil energy came through and interfered in this, however they, in this electrical realm, they travel through the airwaves, all of this kind of stuff. They stopped it, but we did one video. We did do a video tonight. And it was on the bug out bag. But I don't see it. I don't see it, you all. Where is it? This is all of my videos. Where's the bug out bag one? Oh, I didn't put it in the playlist. I didn't put it in the playlist, you all. I'm sorry. I'm going to put him in the playlist. This is mind-boggling, you all. I got to put him in my playlist, add it to my playlist. Trey 57. Oh, he's got a lot to share. They want to silence him. They want to silence him. The only thing that they've proved now, only thing they've done is solidified within his being. That energy solidified within his being that he's not going to keep his mouth shut now. It's it. That's it. That's what I feel. He's feeling, oh, it didn't want him to go live. It didn't want him to speak up. It didn't want him to share his truth. Well, now he's going to do it all the more because he knows. He knows now. It's a knowing within him. That's like with you. When you try to do something and you know you're stopped, and it's going to make you want to do it even more. Even more, like me. They tried to stop me and they still try to stop me. You know what it does? It only makes me more determined than ever to keep going in this spiritual realm. Steve, the February the 15th, you know, when you said that, I was doing some kind of a search, and there was some kind of a program that came up, and there was questions that you could like throw out there into the internet or something, throw out there to some kind of entity that they created on the internet, ask questions. And there was that day, Quantum Thug Life, thank you. He's now wrapped in the light warriors of God. We are celestial, galactic warriors of God, and they won't bother him again. Melted in the name of God, hands off. Trey belongs to God. That's right, amen. That's right. Amen. That's right, you all. It's exactly right. They said something was going to happen around that time frame. Something like apocalyptic thing. And yeah. Danny Lovett, what did you hear in Rosie's voice? Why? That's right, Joy, the truth goddess. That's right. We're all protected. Even though, just think that entity, that voice taunted him. It kept telling him, her channel's so big, she's so popular, and you're nothing, more or less. It told him that. You're nothing. That makes me mad. Oh, it makes me mad. When that voice starts whispering into people's ears and telling them that's a big wake-up call, you all. They got something very important to do. Something major, major important to do. When you have a voice coming at you like that, trying to stop you when you want to do good, because he said the other day, I want to save the world. If I could save the world, I could help so many people. I want to help so many people. See, the spiritual realm knows his heart. You can't fool the spiritual realm. You cannot. You may think that the spiritual realm can't tell what's inside your heart. Oh, it can. It feels the frequency in your heart. And when your mouth opens and you say something, it knows whether you mean it or not. And the people who want to make a difference in this world and the spiritual realm, the bad spiritual realm gets breath of it. Oh, it's going to try to stop them all the more, try to stop them for fulfilling their mission on earth. I keep missing about Rosie. Bam! Back off. Fire of God. Let's see this. Are we okay on here, you all? Oh, Susan B. Honey, we are on here. Rosie is protecting you, Gina. Yes. Rosie, I like Rosie. She's a very, you know what she does? When we go to sleep at night, she comes on this side of the house and she sleeps too, on the same side of the house where we sleep. When we wake up, then she goes to the other side of the house where we're at. Yeah, I believe it. I do believe it. Oh, they not silence you again. That's right. See, that's it. You will not silence me again. That's the spirit we need to have. You will not silence me again. You think I'm going to be your doormat again? I'm not going to be your doormat. That's right, you all. They won't silence you all. I'm about done, you all. I really am. I'm going to hop off of here. Yeah, I am. So, Trey 57's got a good heart. And he has a purpose in this life. He has a mission to accomplish. He does. And he's going to accomplish his mission. He's going to fulfill his purpose in this life, whether the darkness likes it or not. He's going to fulfill his purpose, and the darkness is not going to stop him, you all. It's not. Yeah, Trey, if you're listening, you keep pressing on. You keep pressing on because you're going to make it. You're going to fulfill whatever it's meant for you to fulfill. You're going to do it. And the darkness is not going to stop you. And the obstacles are going to be cleared out of your way. Whatever it is you've got to do, we're behind you too. Those obstacles are going to be cleared out of your way. Okay, they are. Don't worry about it. You keep going, and when you hear those voices in your head telling you you're not good enough, you need to tell them to get out. Ignore them. Keep going. Keep going and fulfill your mission in this life. Fulfill your purpose because you have an enormous thing that you have to fulfill. I don't know what it is, but it's very, very important. Keep going. Don't look back. Don't look back. And tune out all negativeness. So I'm going to go. You all, thank you so much for coming back on, you all. And with that being said, we're not giving up. We're just getting started. That's how the video was. We're just getting started. That's what I said yesterday. We're just getting started, and we know it. So hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. Love